We'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. Mr. Lawson, you want to lead us in prayer?
Yeah. God, we love you tonight. Thank you for this great community. Thank you, God, for the good leadership that you've given our town for so many years. And we just pray that everything that is said and done today would just bring glory and honor to your name and advance this community, God. So we just praise you for your presence. We ask that your will is done in our town. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen.
All right. You want to go and call the roll?
Corey,
Here.
John,
Here.
Maxie, Susan, Jerry,
Here.
Matthew,
Here.
All right. This will be the public comment section. If we have anybody from the public that wants to address the council, raise your hand and take turns, whatever you want to do. Any comments? All right. We've got minutes from the July 8th and July 17th meeting. We'll start with July 8th meeting.
I make a motion to accept the minutes of July 8th.
I'll second.
Jerry made the motion, Susan second. Roll call.
Corey,
Yay.
John,
Yeah.
Maxie, Susan,
Yay.
Jerry,
Yay.
Matthew,
Yes.
All right, now the July 17th minutes.
Motion to accept.
Second.
I had a motion by Matt, a second by Jerry to accept the July 17th minutes.
Corey,
Yay.
John,
Yes.
Maxie, Susan, Jerry,
Yay.
Matthew,
Yes.
We went through our profit and loss last month, or the first month, meeting of the month. That's all I have, we don't have. That was done first.
Grady couldn't be here with us tonight. He just wanted to let me know that, at the last meeting, he talked to us about having some sewer, some places on our sewer system that needed repairs. There's 7 locations, and he felt they were too deep for our employees to tackle this, so he spoke with Awful, and they are going to prepare a plan and cost estimate for these, to look at these areas. Other than that, everything else is in compliance with July.
Jerry,
I was checking my
some
date.
conversation.
I thought that's what you were doing. That's what you said.
Our back to school bash will be August the 9th on a Friday. And I'm glad Brother Lawson's here because we'd like to use your cooker again like we did last year. We're gonna have 300 hot dogs and 300 hamburgers we're gonna give away and drinks. We've got, I think, 225 t-shirts that we're gonna sell for $2 a piece. And that's gonna kinda pay for our meat. Pepsi donated those. And I'm gonna go by the school and try to round us up some kids to help Dana and all of us to watch the bouncy houses and things that we're gonna have out for the kids. So it's a free day. and we'll have a little music going on, and the kids will just be getting ready for back to school. It'll be an evening. It's going to start at, what did we say, 5 till 8? 5 to 8, then? 5 till 8, and last year we had a big turnout and ran out of food, so I think we're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to give out a coupon, and when they come and that coupon, they'll bring it to the concession stand. We're going to try to do it all at the concession stand, and we'll have them to sign their ticket, and when they'll get a hamburger, a hot dog, and a drink for that ticket, and then we'll drop it in a box. Pepsi is giving some, I think, a bicycle, and we're gonna hopefully get a few more door prizes. We're gonna draw people's names that come and put their tickets in. So toward the end of the evening, as we get everybody there to eat, we'll draw for the prizes, and so it'll be an evening for people to bring their families and won't have to pay anything. We'll basically, Pepsi's doing a lot of it because they furnish the t-shirts, and then $2 will help pay for our meat and bread, and doesn't cost us a whole lot. So if you have anybody, if y'all have anybody you want to help, they get community service hours. So if you're any of your kids that want to come and help, you know, we sign their slips for community service. So we'll welcome all the help we can to help control the kids out on the playground.
What's that date again?
That is August the 9th, Friday, from 5 to 8. 5 to 8. And we're gonna, that big old cooker helps us get a head start on the crowd.
We'll be having to bring that.
Just don't let Jerry handle it, because it'll burn your eyebrows.
We had to wear those big old mittens
You do, yeah.
on our hands to keep, I brought those in, I saved you. So that's gonna happen before we do have another meeting, so I'll be in touch with everybody, so I'm expecting all y'all to help me. That's all I have. Oh, one more thing. Same thing, we talked about this last time. Our next projects after that are gonna be the Thanksgiving, the pre-Thanksgiving meal that we do on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving on Thursday. So this is like our this is our fourth or fifth year. Fifth year, I think. Yeah, last year was our fourth. I think this is our fifth. So that will be the next project that we have coming up, and we have a lot of people that help us with that. And then the next thing I want everybody to be thinking about is our Christmas parade. Last year, we kind of threw this Christmas parade together. First time we'd ever done it, and we were real pleased. But I want y'all to start thinking about it, the community to start thinking about it, and anybody that likes helping promote a parade, you know, come and help us and help us plan, and we're going to try to make it bigger and better than we had last year. Try to grow everything a little bit every year. That's all we got.
When is the Christmas break?
Christmas is the second.
It's the same weekend. It's the weekend after Hanceville.
I think it's the 14th.
I got it. December the 14th.
I think we should start it here and go all the way to the North Shopping Center. What do you think?
Well,
You gonna block traffic all there?
we have thought about, Corey had talked about, let's starting it at the primary and in that parking lot and come out and come down and Good Hope School Road and then on up. So we may change it a little bit.
As long as Santa Claus has a good cushion.
You just don't have anywhere for the people really to get on the side of the roads though.
Yeah, it'd be better if we come out there and like have contact and then come down 69.
Sidewalks.
Yeah, that would be.
They can line that parking lot at the
You
contact.
have to check with
No, this is the city road. We would if we were on the other side,
Okay.
but we'll get on this side. However y'all can do it.
Yeah. All right. That's something for us to be thinking about.
I have no report.
The only thing that I want to discuss is, we put barricades up at Beach Grove Road and 69. I don't know. I don't know how we need to handle it. I know we discussed several issues in a way that we had talked about doing it to begin with. We I got to looking, and when the cars would go, they would have to merge into the same lane. I don't, and I'm just thinking, I don't know what, if we couldn't extend that lane on past, the merge lane on past Deer Run Drive, or the Deer Run subdivision, and,
I don't know if they should do that because of that entrance.
it's our road, yeah, I mean, it's our, we don't have to have permission.
That's an acceleration lane, and you've got people coming to.
See, I don't know. I don't know, how to handle it. I don't know, but I don't think that it's gonna be great like it is now. I'm afraid it's gonna, I mean, I know it's bad the other way, but I think this way's bad too.
I would agree there.
Huh?
Yeah, I agree, I don't know, I mean, this is
Well,
not
they're
good.
still doing the
but-
same thing, you just
Yeah.
have another line.
Sure. So that's why I'm thinking if we can extend that on past, on out, then I think it would, people would be more likely to look before they merge over in
And
there.
they call the county engineer and they can come
Well,
down.
I can come and ask them about it.
And plus, they're not gonna be coming out right in the middle, I think
Yeah,
that's the big
that's right,
problem too.
yeah. If we can make it where they're, it's on past Good Hope School Road where they have to merge over, that way because they don't pay attention to Good Hope School Road. And I know this affects Baystar and a lot of people going up to there, and anybody that lives up Beach Grove Road, so, you know, we just gotta come up with a way, I don't know.
I think that's the best solution of the ones we've got so far, so.
I'll have the county engineer look at it if nobody minds.
Corey, can I don't know if I'm out of order.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you know, when they put in the super center, they had some people coming out of there, you know, heading toward 31, trying to go all the way across. So they put some poles up, you know, right in the middle to keep, so if it extended like you were talking about, a little bit farther, but then there were poles, those little plastic rolls, that kept people from merging over before you got past the school traffic. And that'll probably alleviate the safety issue. They have to stay in that acceleration lane past the red line.
Right. I think that may be our best option. That way they just have to look, and worry about the cars coming, and not look every way, so. I don't know.
Yeah. Put that down.
Check and see. And, we had all the lines located at the Good Hope School Road and the Day Gap Road intersection, and the Trimble Road and Day Gap Road intersection, to try to widen those intersections for the school traffic to where, we can turn in with those school buses for the route that we discussed, and we will this week meet with the principals and, Mr. Floyd, and kind of talk to them and see how they feel about that plan. And also, have a meeting this week with DOT on the signalization, up at the, travel center. And, I talked to Mr. Culpepper, today. The environmental was back on the other property, and it was clear, no environmental problems. And I talked to Mr. Brown, and he said that, they have their two proposals in, and they're changing a little bit on the plans, and hopefully within the next couple of weeks, they'll be ready to make a decision on how they're gonna move forward with their project. So hopefully that'll come up soon. That's all I have.
You wanna elaborate on that? That, some of the people here may not know what we're talking about on that, or does it matter?
No, I can go over it. There's a, I guess a 4-acre parcel of land that's on the corner. It starts at Lindsay Road, and it goes up to the Coke plant, 437. There's a double-wide trailer there, there's a car lot, and there's an RC Cola plant. Now I think they work on cars there. But we've, the city made an offer on that parcel of land. We've got a potential buyer to buy at least a quarter of the property, and he wants to open up a pharmacy and urgent care there. And so if we can work an arrangement with him to do that, and the city's gonna buy the other 75% and try to sell it back off, you know, offer it to other businesses for incentives or something to move in, so.
And the Brown, the man he's talking about, the Brown is the person that's getting prices on the urgent care and the pharmacy. His son is gonna be, is a pharmacy.
He is a pharmacy. They have a pharmacy in Coleman now. You know, and that's one thing that I think that we all agree. It'd be nice to have the pharmacy and the medical clinic close, but also it'll clean that up and it makes our city look better. So anything we can do to clean that stuff up, I think it's better for us. So if we start with this and it goes well for us, then we can move on and work on bigger parcels of land and bigger projects. So just kind of test it, see how it goes. I feel confident that it's going to go well though.
And a lot of times when the town owns the property and somebody wants to buy it, it doesn't, what happens is you don't have to go to the owner of the property, and then we've done it in my other job. We've done it where we'll have a price on a piece of property and they'll give it to us, and then we have somebody come in and want to buy it, and the person that owns it ups the price in the middle of, so it'll hurt the deal sometimes. So if we do this, we'll have control over the land.
And what did you say about the ALDOT? You've heard from ALDOT?
Well, we have, our engineers have been in contact with them, but we have a on-site meeting at the end of this week. So I'll know more then.
I know y'all have heard that we're gonna break ground tomorrow, and then we're gonna break ground day after tomorrow. And we think we thought we were, and we've been told that everybody's ready, right?
We have, yeah.
But ALDOT keeps asking for traffic
They keep
studies,
changing their
and they keep
plans.
changing the plans, so until they're satisfied, they won't give us the go-ahead. But Wilco Hess is ready to break ground. All they're waiting on is ALDOT to give them the okay. And we're ready too, on Corey. I think Corey has talked to Montgomery and everybody
We
he's
worked
talked
on
to.
last year. You know,
Because we want to see Good Hope grow, and it's like they're holding us back with ALDOT, but maybe it'll be awfully good.
maybe. Also, I guess everybody's noticed the new Jack's Wastewater building. That's going to be a big, nice building for us. And so I think that'll be an increase in sales when because he's going to have a lot more product to offer in this store than what he does now. And so there'll be some more places for rent there by Jack's when they move out. And I hope that, I talked to Mr. Morgan, and where the Lupe's restaurant was at the end of that building, he said that still could be fixed as a restaurant. He still has all of the equipment and everything for it. So when they move, that's one of the reasons that it's been hard to rent the Jack's building, is because it's such a large area for the dining room. So maybe we can get a restaurant in at least the smaller spot, you know.
And there has been interest with the rest of the building
Yeah,
for a restaurant.
I called Mr. Morgan just before our meeting and talked to him. He has been working with somebody, but nothing for sure yet, nothing permanent.
What about touching on where we are with our sewer as related to 222?
I'm glad you said the sewer. The start date for Lindsay Road for our grant, August 5th. I don't know if I was told that or not, but we finished signing the contracts last week, and the contractors should be hauling in equipment any day and materials. So August 5th is the start date for that. 222, still, I got the plans together and just waiting to talk to a few folks. Nothing new on that yet.
But what we're thinking about getting sewer ready.
Okay. We have an existing pump station that's at the trailer park at Chad Drive, and the pump station is 20 years old. It's an obsolete station, and it's kind of, I guess it gets costing a lot of money to repair it. So what I did was I talked to the engineers about moving the pump station down by Larry Gentry's house, if anybody knows where that is, and having sewer ready for 222 once that interchange goes in, so we're prepared for it instead of sitting around and waiting. That way, if the business were to come in, we could say, hey, we're not going to have to run the sewer line down and it takes 6 months. We're here, we're ready. Come on, let's build. So Working on getting some, ADECA money for that, and, hopefully that'll come through for us, and we'll get a solid plan together, present it to council, and move forward with that.
And the Beach Grove Bridge, right, Beach Grove?
Beach Road, next summer, start date.
Yeah, we've got, that's approved, the start date. They changed it, right? They changed the way, the design of the
They
bridge.
did, they were originally gonna build a new bridge, beside the existing bridge, but, financially, it just made more sense to shut the road down for a month or so and replace the existing bridge and not have to, build a road beside it. And, so, by the time we took everything to bid, it was gonna be too late into the summer, and school would be starting back, so they said, to wait until probably April, and they're gonna take everything to bid next year and do the project for next summer when school's out.
People will be real happy.
Oh, yeah.
Come all the way around.
It wasn't about $300,000 savings.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's gonna end up being more than that, because, we were initially thinking we were gonna have to build a new bridge there, but we can bring in 3-4 sections of it, and that's gonna save us a lot of money and time too. So I think the total project was originally supposed to be around 1.2 million, and I'm thinking it's gonna be around, hopefully, 600, 700 now.
It's just gonna inconvenience a few folks next summer.
Sure.
You're gonna have to tell them, to come all the way around through Dodge City and get on the interstate to come to church.
Well, we'll just bill you off for any donations.
It'll be worth it though. That bridge was built in the early 1900s, and the
Now you don't
ratings
have-
keep falling,
And you won't
and
have to hold your breath and do it.
that's right.
Hope you don't meet someone.
Yeah. So we've got a lot of stuff going on, just kind of waiting for it to all fall in place.
And Harris project.
But, right. As soon as we get on the low code, then they're ready to do something, but got to get started with that first.
Right. Anything that you
That's it.
have? Anybody got any questions they want to ask the council? Well, I make a motion, we adjourn.
Have a motion by Jerry to adjourn, second by Susie. Yes.
John,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're getting faster with that pen, aren't you, Marion?
I'll
Appreciate
have
y'all
some
coming.
resumes for, at our next meeting. We've been accepting resumes at City Hall for the clerk, so, just in case anybody asks.